Now, we are all familiar with the game of chess, right? But I came to spell Grandmaster. What is a Grandmaster, and what does it take to become one?
Grandmaster is the best title. You walk in a room, you say Grandmaster, and everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the title.
Start doing that.
Respect. It's a great.
Can I just start doing it?
Except when you think you might be a rapper.
Yeah.
But the Grandmaster title is the highest title you can have in chess.
Wow.
And it's a title you get after competing against other internationally ranked players, Grandmasters, International Masters as well. And basically, it's like, let's say you had to become a pro basketball player and you had to play against LeBron and Steph Curry and Giannis. And if you hang with that group, then they give you the title. And that's what you have to do.
Okay. So all I got to do is hang out with the group. Just hang out.
No. You
Play
gotta
too.
learn how to check.
How long did it take you to become a Grandmaster or to get that title?
Well, I started chess at a very old geriatric age of 14.
Oh, okay.
Most Grandmasters start when they're like 5, 6. They're talented, identified very, very early.
Really?
Their parents are giving them training from other star players early. But I just fell in love with it in Brooklyn and grew up in Brooklyn, New York. Yes, BK in the building. I played in high school against a friend of mine who I thought I knew the rules and I could beat him, and he kicked my butt. Then I saw a book in the library. I took the book out of the library. I read it. I didn't know they were chess books. I memorized the whole book, went back to play him, and he crushed me again. And it turns out he had read that book and like 9 other books. So he just schooled me. But after that, I was hooked. I was just totally addicted.
I'm glad you're talking about books and library. Thank you for that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love it.
But take us back to the day when you won the title of Grandmaster. Take us back to that day. And what was going through your head? What led up to the match? What happened?
Yeah, that was a big day in my life because, like I said, I was 14. 19 years later, to answer your question, I was 33 years old.
Wow.
I had been trying for this title for so long. I had tried and failed, frankly, quite a few times. And that day, I knew if I'd won that game, I would get the title. And I remember I was home, I was ironing, and I thought about my grandmother who had raised us when we were young. And she always used to say, "Jack of all trades, master of none." This was a thing she would say. And I always thought she was speaking badly about me. Like I tried too many things. And just at that moment, I had a daughter. My daughter Nia was now as a new parent. And I thought, my grandmother wasn't talking bad about me. She was actually trying to give me that kind of focus and determination that you need to be successful. And I had thought badly about her for so long because of that sentence. And she had passed on as well. And it was at that moment I realized she said it out of love, right? Not out of saying any negativity. And I dropped the iron. I started crying, and I just let it all out. And when I went to the game, I was just so calm and ended up just winning the game.
What a great story.
My grandma.
Now, you've spent a lot of your career mentoring the next generation. What do you love? What sort of joy do you find teaching these kids?
Kids are great. When they play chess, they always think they're going to win, first of all. They have that great attitude. But for me, a lot of the kids I coached in the Bronx and in Harlem and in Brooklyn, they grew up under similar circumstances like I did, right? Many of them coming out of single-parent homes, a lot of violence in the neighborhood. And when they get hooked on chess, it's just transformational.
Wow. Yeah.
And it's beautiful to see the light go off in a young person's eyes when they get that confidence that they can win in chess. And they always want to beat me, of course. I never let them win. Doesn't happen. But it's that confidence that kids get knowing that they can be smart too is just priceless when you see that.
Well, we appreciate that. You're making such a difference in inspiring young generations. We love that. Speaking of that, though, I know that you have played your fair share of celebrities, including JOC, we saw, did not do so well. But who has played okay? And who have you played up against?
I've played a lot of people, got the blessing to play people like the RZA of Wu-Tang Clan. Wu-Tang, they're heavy into chess, absolutely. Neil deGrasse Tyson, I got to play with, the astrophysicist.
Is he good?
He's not so smart at chess. Sorry, Neil, I'm sorry. It's bad. But the one who gave me probably the toughest game is one, Jamie Foxx.
Wow.
Yes, Jamie is a hardcore player. And I should should say the first game was the problem. You know, I'm hanging out with Jamie at his place. There's a big crowd around. I'm busy trash talking with everybody. And Jamie's playing focus. And when I look down, I realize I'm losing.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, wait a minute. And by the way, they film everything in that Fox household. Like, so I'm on camera and Jamie's about to beat me on the board. And so I had to stop and really focus and put some moves on him before I finally came back and won the game. But that would have been horrible. That would have been YouTube. That would have looked, you know what I mean? That would have been bad.
Grandmaster, I feel like we need to bow to you. Maurice, thank you so much. And be sure to keep following Maurice's journey in the world of chess by following him on Twitter at Maurice Ashley. We will be right back.